Portion of our flight and our in-flight service.
We made it to Cancun airport. It was a little chaotic getting out. What we were trying to do was exit the terminal and then try to find some food, but immediately after you get out of the baggage claim, it goes straight to the exit, and that's where like all the taxi drivers are trying to like grab you and have you like take their taxi. But luckily we found this one little taco margarita shop just right outside the taxi terminal, and we're gonna get some food. Tamales. What'd you get?
I got a chicken sandwich.
She came to Mexico to get a chicken sandwich.
Dude, I'm starving. Brian was like, oh, you know, like, they'll probably have a meal on the plane. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just got a coffee. And then they come by with like a little tiny little quinoa chocolate cookie. And that was it. That was it.
It had 30 calories.
Bro, I was...
What happened to plain peanuts?
Starving.
And now we're just waiting on food. That's to go.
We're probably gonna eat it here though. I need it like an IV right now.
What we're gonna do now is we still have about 2 hours until we're actually supposed to get on our bus. We thought that the custom was actually gonna take a lot longer than it did, but it really only took about 30 minutes. So now we have a little bit of time to kill, but we might just hop on an earlier bus and see if we can just do it a little bit early with our tickets. Otherwise, we might be here for a little bit.
We finished. How we feeling? Better.
These guys are really ferocious with the taxis. One of the easiest ways to get to Playa del Carmen or Tulum is to take Autobus. It's one of the easiest and the cheapest. I think a one-way ticket costs about $5 to $10 US to actually get down to Playa del Carmen. It might be a little bit more for Tulum. But the buses run every 30 minutes and it's really safe from what I've read. And I think if you want something more private, you could have like an airport or like your hotel shuttle pick you up, but this seems like one of the cheapest and best options. So we're gonna check out Auto and board hopefully in the next hour or so. Here. We made it on the bus without having to wait till 7:20. So originally we had booked our auto bus tickets in advance in preparation because we thought it was going to be a lot busier for Memorial Day weekend. We went through customs in about 30 minutes, and luckily the nice lady at the stand was able to get us on the bus earlier, so we didn't have to wait for 2 hours. And honestly, I'm hoping it might still be sunlight by the time we get to Playa del Carmen. So
Just maybe even longer.
yeah, the bus ride I think is about an hour and a half. hour. So we should be there by
I'm so happy we eat.
like 8 o'clock or so. So we'll see you in Playa del Carmen. We made it to the hotel. There's a balcony. A little kitchen. Got a stove, microwave, fridge, some bowls, cups. Here is our bathroom. And that is the tour. So we made it to the hotel, and I think it was pretty smooth for the most part. The only, what would you say is the, not necessarily hardest part, but kind of the, I think getting out of the Terminal 3.
The taxi drivers were
Yeah,
crazy.
a lot of people are like, try to get your attention or like buy something or.
I also think that eating before you land is important because, at least for us, we didn't find any real place.
Yeah, once you, I mean, maybe we just didn't really look hard enough, but
Yeah, maybe.
as soon as we got off the plane, it felt like we had pretty much just exited the entire airport. And unless we went back in, there was not really any food options. Once
Yeah.
you get outside the terminal, it's essentially just
Mm-hmm.
car rentals, tour companies, and like buses and taxis.
Yeah.
There was only one restaurant in one market that sold liquor,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it. So if you eat, I guess just try to get a big meal before you get on the plane. You know, it was only about a hour drive from the airport to Playa del Carmen.
Yeah, about an hour.
Yeah, the actual drive was about an hour or so, but the bus kind of went in
Stopped,
circles to
yeah.
like fill up the bus before we had actually left the airport. So that probably took like another 20, 30-ish minutes.
Mm-hmm. We
And-
got there in the nick of time, I think.
Yeah. And we're staying at Newport House Playa, and we're on our way to go get some drinks and hopefully try to find some inexpensive sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
But it has to be reef safe sunscreen because we're going to be doing the Catamaran tour at Cozumel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they only let reef safe sunscreen. You definitely can't take regular. I saw that on the website, but
Mm-hmm.
hopefully we can find some reef safe.
Yeah.
We're also really dehydrated right now, so
We need to drink water.
we need water. Agua.
You got it downstairs?
All right.